I'm Jemma Wildermuth of Create on Your Campus. Welcome to the Create on Your Campus channel. I've got a great project for you today. It's a paper-based project, and this month we're looking at paper, cardboard, and wood. So we'll be offering projects, or I'll be offering projects that you can do with those basic materials that you'd find on the school campus. So today's project that's paper involves an index card. This one is about, I guess it's about 4 by 6, but they come in 3 by 5, 4 by 6, and like 6 by 10 or some kind of size. But we're going to take this little index card and make it expand so that it could fit over my head and even over my shoulders. And you wonder how that's going to happen. It's going to happen with a pair of scissors. So all we're going to do is a couple really basic cutting steps, and then you're going to have an expanded space to fit into. So get your index card and let's do it. We're going to take this card and we're going to fold it in half the long way. So this is, or the wide way, right? So the short way is folding, and we're just lining it up so that the corners each match. Okay, so that's step one. Now we'll turn it so that the open side of it is facing up, and then you're going to get a pair of scissors and you're going to cut, and you can watch me cut here. We're going to cut 2 cuts, one on this end and then one on this end. So these are on the 2 ends, kind of like an anchor. And notice that I did my cuts not quite to the top. That's important. I guess we're having a focusing problem. So then now those, let's say, are just a little wider than a 1/4 inch each. So now I'm going to cut about a 1/2 inch all along that folded edge. This is the folded edge, and I'm going to cut 1/2 inches. Also, not cutting all the way to the top. I'm leaving about a 1/4 inch at the top of the paper, and I'm cutting all the way. So it's like making fringe. This is a really cool STEM project. So it's kind of a spatial reasoning and how we're going to make that change with a solid mass. Okay, so now I have cut across 1/2 inches all the way, and now I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to cut I just want to make sure that's straight. Now I'm going to cut in between the places I cut. I'm not going to touch the end, the 2 end cuts I did. I'm only going to cut between the other steps that I had done, the other fringes. And I'm also not cutting all the way to the top. So going between, so I cut all going one way, and then I flipped it over and cut the other way. And now they're going to be kind of like an 1/8 of an inch between. Going all the way, taking your time. Okay, so that was we did one step was folding, one side was cutting the 2 ends, one step was cutting the fringe going one way, one step was cutting the fringe going the other way. Now we're going to do one more step. So this will be step 5. We're going to kind of open the side of one here. Just trying to get the end that kind of stuck together. Okay, and now I'm going to start cutting open my what is it called? Index card. Could not think of that word. But I'm not going to cut that end, not that end. Just starting next to it, I'm just cutting the middle of each one. So it's really cutting the middle of each of the fringes I cut on the bottom, but it gets a little hard to get in there. So you may have to just do like one fringe at a time. So I'm getting my scissor in between and cutting on the fold. So you're just cutting on the fold as we go all the way across. And it's just tricky to get my scissor in there. And Then the last one, and we're not cutting the end either, so we didn't cut either end. Now we're going to open it up, and we're just going to be kind of gentle with it. And now you'll be able to pull it apart and watch as it can expand over my head and shoulders with just a few simple steps of cutting and getting stuck in my hair. So this is a really cool project. Try it at home, practice your cutting. It's awesome, and all you need is an index card and a pair of scissors. Enjoy and try it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.